Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Podcasts, where learning English feels natural, calm, and real. I'm Emma.
Hi, Emma. Hello, everyone. I'm Leo, and I'm really happy to be here with you today.
I'm happy too, Leo. You sound very relaxed today.
I am, and I think I know why.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Because the weather today is perfect. It's cool, a little sunny, and there's a soft breeze.
That sounds lovely. Weather really affects our mood, doesn't it?
It really does. When the weather's nice, I feel more active and positive.
Same here. And that's why today we're talking about something everyone experiences every day, the weather.
Yes, and the best part is you can use this topic anywhere, at work, with friends, or even with strangers.
Exactly. Talking about the weather is one of the easiest ways to start speaking English.
So, Emma, let me ask you a simple question. How's the weather today?
It's a bit warm here, but I like it. The sun is shining and the sky is very clear. How about you, Leo?
It's pleasant today. Not too hot and not too cold.
Clear sky is a nice phrase. It sounds very natural.
Yes, and instead of only saying sunny, you can say the sky is clear or there are no clouds today.
Now, let's talk about hot weather. What do you usually say when it's very hot?
I usually say it's really hot today or it's too hot to go outside.
Perfect. You can also say it's boiling or I'm sweating a lot.
Sweating is a very common word in summer.
What about cold weather?
When it's cold, I say it's freezing or I need a jacket.
Very good. And if it's windy, you can say the wind makes it feel colder.
That's a great sentence for real life.
Rainy weather is also very common. Some people love it, some people don't.
I actually enjoy rain sometimes. It makes me feel calm.
Then you can say, I like rainy weather. It feels peaceful.
And if I don't like it, I can say, it's raining again. I feel lazy today.
Lazy is a perfect word for rainy days.
Yes, rainy days make people slow and quiet.
Let's talk about seasons. Do you have a favorite season, Leo?
Yes, my favorite season is autumn. I love the cool air and colorful leaves.
Autumn is beautiful. My favorite season is spring. Everything feels fresh and new.
Spring weather is usually mild.
Mild means not too hot and not too cold. That's an important word to remember.
Now, let's practice a short real-life conversation.
Okay, let's do it.
Hi, Emma. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, Leo. Wow, it's very windy today.
Yes, it is. I think it might rain later.
Really? Then I should take an umbrella.
Good idea. The clouds look very dark.
Thanks for telling me. I don't want to get wet.
That sounded very natural.
And that's how people really talk about the weather in daily life.
You don't need difficult words. Simple English is enough.
Confidence comes from practice, not perfection.
Exactly. And the weather is the best topic to practice with.
Since we have more time today, let's dive deeper into some specific weather conditions that we might encounter. For instance, what about when the air feels very wet?
Oh, you mean humidity. When it's humid, the air feels heavy and sticky. It's quite uncomfortable, especially in the summer.
That's a great word, humidity. If you are in a place like Florida or Southeast Asia, you might say the humidity is very high today, or simply, it's so muggy.
Muggy is a fun word to say. It almost sounds like the feeling of being trapped in warm, damp air.
It really does. And on the opposite side, in the winter, the air can be very dry. You might notice your skin getting itchy or your lips getting chapped.
I hate that feeling. I always have to use lip balm when the air is dry.
Me too. Now, Leo, what about when the weather is changing quickly? Sometimes in the morning it's sunny, and by noon it's pouring rain.
We call that unpredictable weather. You never know what to wear. I usually dress in layers, so I can take a sweater off if it gets warm.
Dressing in layers is a very practical tip for our listeners. It means wearing several thin pieces of clothing instead of one thick one.
Let's talk about the sky some more. Sometimes it's not perfectly blue, but it's not raining either. It's just gray.
We call that overcast. When the whole sky is covered in clouds, it's an overcast day. It's not quite cloudy, which means there are some clouds. Overcast means the sun is completely hidden.
It can feel a bit gloomy, don't you think?
It can. Gloomy is a word we use to describe weather that makes us feel a little sad or low energy. A gloomy Tuesday afternoon.
But then there's the fog. I love the way the city looks when it's foggy. Everything looks mysterious.
Fog is like a cloud that sits on the ground. When there is a lot of it, we say it is thick fog. If it's just a little bit, we might say it's misty.
And if you are driving, you have to be very careful because the visibility is low.
Visibility is an excellent technical word for our advanced learners. It means how far you can see. Low visibility due to fog.
Speaking of driving, what about winter storms? Some places it doesn't just snow, it becomes a blizzard.
A blizzard is a very heavy snowstorm with strong winds. You definitely want to stay indoors during a blizzard.
I remember once I tried to walk to the store during a light snowfall, but it turned into a flurry.
A flurry is just a brief, light dusting of snow. It's actually quite pretty. It's like the sky is throwing confetti.
That's a beautiful way to put it, Emma. But what about the scary stuff, like thunder and lightning?
Ah, a thunderstorm. The thunder is the loud sound, and the lightning is the bright flash of light.
Do you know that you can tell how far away a storm is by counting the seconds between the lightning and the thunder?
I did. It's a classic trick. You count 1,000, 2,000, and for every 5 seconds, the storm is about 1 mile away.
That's a cool bit of science. If the thunder and lightning happen at the same time, the storm is right on top of you.
When that happens, I usually go and hide under my blankets. I'm not very brave with storms.
Don't worry, Emma. Most people feel a bit nervous when the claps of thunder are really loud.
Claps of thunder. What a great phrase. It describes the sudden, sharp sound perfectly.
Let's look at some idioms, too. English speakers love to use weather words to describe things that aren't weather at all.
Oh, like under the weather?
Exactly. If I tell you, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, does that mean I'm standing under a rain cloud?
No, it means you are feeling a little sick or tired. Maybe you have a cold or a headache.
Right. It's a very common way to say you don't feel 100%.
Another good one is a breeze. If I say, that English test was a breeze, what do I mean?
It means it was very easy, like a soft wind that moves you along without any effort.
And what about save it for a rainy day?
That's about money. It means you shouldn't spend all your money now. You should keep some for a time in the future when you might really need it, a rainy day.
I love these. They make the language so much more colorful. How about snowed under?
I'm snowed under at work. It means I have so much work to do that I feel buried by it, like a house covered in snow after a big storm.
I think we've all felt snowed under at some point.
Definitely. Emma, let's imagine we are watching the news and the weather forecast comes on.
The forecast is the prediction of what the weather will be like in the future. The person who tells us the weather is the meteorologist, or simply the weather reporter.
They might say something like, expect scattered showers in the afternoon.
Scattered showers means it will rain in some places, but not others, and it won't rain for a long time. It's just on and off.
Or they might say there is a 40% chance of precipitation.
Precipitation is the big scientific word for any water that falls from the sky: rain, snow, sleet, or hail.
Sleet? I haven't heard that one in a while.
Sleet is when rain freezes into ice pellets before it hits the ground. It's kind of halfway between rain and snow. It's very messy.
And hail is when actual balls of ice fall from the sky. Sometimes they're as small as peas, but sometimes they're as big as golf balls.
I've seen hail break car windows before. It's very powerful.
Let's move back to more pleasant things, like a heat wave. Well, maybe that's not pleasant if it's too hot.
A heat wave is a period of several days where the temperature is much higher than usual. During a heat wave, people go to the beach or stay in air conditioning.
Air conditioning is a lifesaver. We often just call it the AC. Turn up the AC, I'm melting.
I'm melting is a great exaggeration for when you are too hot.
Now, Emma, what do we say when the sun is coming out after a long time of being hidden?
We say the sun is breaking through the clouds. It's such a hopeful phrase.
It really is, and if the sun is very bright and there are no clouds at all, we might call it a scorcher.
It's a real scorcher today. That's perfect for a day at the beach.
We also have words for how the wind feels. A gentle breeze is nice, but a gust of wind is sudden and strong.
If the wind is very strong and constant, we call it gale force winds. That's usually during a big storm or a hurricane.
Or a cyclone or typhoon, depending on where you live in the world.
Exactly. Those are all different names for massive, rotating storms.
Let's try to put some of these new words into a conversation. Imagine we're at a bus stop and it's starting to get a bit gray outside.
Okay, I'll start. Ooh, the sky is looking really overcast, isn't it?
It sure is. The humidity has been rising all morning. I feel so muggy.
I know what you mean. I think a storm is brewing. Did you hear that distant rumble?
I did. That was definitely a clap of thunder. I hope it's just a scattered shower and not a downpour.
A downpour. That's a lot of rain all at once. I didn't bring my umbrella today.
Me neither. If it starts pouring, we're going to get soaked.
Soaked means completely wet from head to toe. My clothes are soaked.
Look at the trees. The wind is really picking up. Those are some strong gusts.
Let's hope the bus comes soon before the heavens open.
Before the heavens open. I love that idiom. It means before it starts raining very heavily.
It's a bit dramatic, isn't it? But it fits the mood when a big storm is coming.
Wow, Emma, we've covered so many words today. Let's do a quick recap for everyone listening.
Good idea. We talked about muggy and humid for wet air.
We talked about overcast and gloomy for gray skies.
We learned visibility, fog, and mist.
We mentioned blizzards, flurries, sleet, and hail.
And my favorite part, the idioms. Under the weather, a breeze, save it for a rainy day, and snowed under.
It's amazing how much you can say about something as simple as the weather.
It really is. And remember, everyone, you don't have to use the big words like precipitation every day. Rain is perfectly fine.
But knowing the other words helps you understand when you watch the news or read a book in English.
Exactly. It's all about building your vocabulary bank little by little.
Speaking of which, Emma, do you think we should talk about how weather affects nature?
Briefly, sure. Like a drought. That's when there's no rain for a very long time and the ground gets cracked.
And the opposite is a flood, when there is too much rain and the rivers overflow.
Both can be very serious, but they are important words to know if you are listening to international news.
On a lighter note, what do we call that beautiful thing that happens after it rains, but while the sun is still out?
A rainbow. It's one of the best things about a rainy day.
Every cloud has a silver lining. That's another weather idiom.
It is. It means that even in a bad situation, the cloud, there is something good to be found, the silver lining.
That's a wonderful thought to end our deep dive on.
I agree. The weather is a part of life that connects all of us, no matter where we are.
Whether you are in a snowy mountain or a sunny desert, you have something to talk about.
Now we have a small task for our listeners.
Everyone, think about your weather today.
Write one simple sentence in the comments. Use one of the new words we talked about today if you can.
For example, it's a bit overcast today, so I'm feeling a little gloomy.
Or, the humidity is so high that I'm staying inside with AC.
We love reading your comments. It's great English practice, and it helps us get to know you better.
Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to English with Podcasts, and share it with one friend learning English. It really helps our channel grow so we can keep making these episodes for you.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us. We know how busy life can be, and we appreciate you choosing to learn with us.
This was Emma.
And Leo.
See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye, everyone. Enjoy the weather wherever you are. Goodbye.